Shalom, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel worldwide. This is going to be quite a quick lesson, inspired by the one that the elder Manat Sakba from GMS South Carolina did, which was titled that when I'm ready to turn my life around, then I will listen. Okay, just paraphrasing the title of the elders video, and it was of their camp, weekends camp. Okay, of their last camp video, and there were some young Israelites, so-called black people, okay, who were all caught up in that nigger culture, drawing up some signs and you know the thing, just acting goofy. Okay, which even that, many who right now aren't the truth came from these kind of backgrounds, okay, from the street. Okay, some came from studios backgrounds, where in college, were very motivated about making it in this system, living according to the like a law-abiding good citizen. Okay, and which of course, the law that is established today by Esau Edom, even though there is many wickedness inside it, that is book of Isaiah chapter 10 verse 1, we still have to observe it to just be rational, okay, to not just bring some unnecessary harm, because we have to preach this truth. So I'm just making that example that there is brothers coming to this truth from all walks of life. Okay, so that attitude of I will listen when I'm ready. Okay, the Most High has to be on my tempo. That kind of attitudes that I decide when I want to, and what the Christians say, choose Jesus. Which that is some bullshit. Okay, we cannot choose the Son of the Most High Yahweh Shai, but we have to be first called, and then if we are chosen, it is yet to be seen. This is why the title hopeful elect. So that kind of attitude that I decide when I want to hear is not profitable, it is not wise, and it is not a good idea if you are interested about making it. Okay, those three young Israelites, so-called black men, they were from they were in the video in South Carolina. So they were in United States, which is Babylon, which is going to be destroyed totally by nuclear missiles. And if they continue steady on that attitude, it's going to be they're going to have to eat a missile, like the elders and apostles always say. So let me get to the scriptures. Okay. So I will just go through these quite quick. And some of these, the elder Manat Sakba used in his video, but were so good that I also have to include them. Okay. So the book of Proverbs chapter 1, starting from verse 20. Wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttered her words, saying, okay, so the truth is being street preached. by the men who have been called into this truth. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Okay, they had an attitude of hating knowledge. Okay, turn you at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refused. Okay, hey, this is a code cut. This verse 23. It says, "Turn you at my reproof." So we are supposed to turn at the Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai's reproof, which is being shown by the men who are doing this preaching today. And to answer that, I will turn my life around when I'm ready, then I will listen. This is that is a catastrophe. That is a catastrophical answer. Okay. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. Okay, we are fishers of men. Majority of the people, they just walk by, they don't care, or if they hear something, it goes in from one ear and out from another. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity, I will mock when your fear cometh, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. So, if right now you don't take heed of the words of truth, as we are in the period of mercy, when is going to be the time period of judgment, you shouldn't wait for mercy, because you didn't care when it was the period of mercy. Okay? Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof, therefore shall they eat of their fruit of their own way, of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Okay, so being simple, okay, like in an ignorant way and a lazy way, okay, and the foolishness is going to destroy those who the Most High has blinded. But whoso hearkened unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. So this is our hope, okay? So let me get to the book of Zechariah, also mentioned by the elder Manat Sagba in the video, chapter 7, beginning, let me see. Yeah, from verse 8 on down. And the word of the Lord came unto Zechariah, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, Execute true judgment, and show mercy and compassion every man to his brother, and oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor, and let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart. Okay? So we're doing our best to fulfill the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, summarized in saying that we are supposed to love the Most High with all of our soul, and love our brother, okay, our neighbor as ourselves, which that word neighbor means a fellow Israelite. Okay, verse 11, but they refused to hearken, and pulled away the shoulder, and stopped their ears that they should not hear. Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law, okay, meaning so that they should hear the law. And when you have lest, it puts it in a negative. So, yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, so that they shouldn't hear the law. Okay, so that they didn't hear the law. Okay, and the words which the Lord of hosts has sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Okay, so hey, in these end times also the prophets are out. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts to those that treat this word of truth like it would not have value. Therefore it is come to pass that as he cried and they would not hear, so they cried and I would not hear, said the Lord of hosts. Okay, but I scattered them with a whirlwind among all the nations whom they knew not. Thus the land was desolate after them, that no man passed through nor returned, for they laid the pleasant land desolate. So this is something that was an event in the past, but there is no new thing under the sun. This same spirit of stubbornly, rejecting this truth is active also in these times. So let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 13, starting from verse 3. This is the words of Yahushua. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. Okay, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the foes came and devoured them up. Okay, so actually when you're preaching this truth and there's some people who is attending to it or encountering the words of truth, this is a planting of seeds. And this parable, it shows the different outcomes. Okay, let's jump to verse 19 concerning what happens if you sow a seed by the wayside, and when the foes came and devoured them up. Okay, verse 19. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and casteth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which received seed by the wayside. Okay, so there wasn't any growth, just it's like the sport of tennis. Okay, you strike the ball to the other side of the net, to the other side of the court, and then who you playing against, hey, they will boom, strike the tennis ball to the other side, to your side again, and then so this is like literally just sowing that seed, throwing the ball to their side, and they just, no, I don't care, boom, and they just return the metaphorical tennis ball to you, like, hey, we don't want any of it. So this is has happened with so many. Okay, they don't want to leave the mindsets of this current world. The feelings, the vibes. The sentiments of this current world. Okay, these different circumstances. Okay, these different moods. Fuck all of that shit, bro. What this world offers. Fucking done, man. This is not our rest. Book of Sirach, one of my favorite scriptures. Ecclesiasticus, okay, also known as the Book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying, okay, meaning do not delay to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So if you have an attitude that I will listen to this truth, just someday, hey, tomorrow, hey, just, next week, hey, someday when I have the time, okay, but suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security, you think you safe, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Okay? The wicked amongst our people shall know it after death by pain. They shall know of their own error. Okay? So this is the book of Isaiah chapter 55, verses 5 and 6. Let me actually just read 6 and 7. So okay. Seek the Lord while he may be found, and call ye upon him while he is near. So right now is the period of mercy still. Okay, it's about to end, but still. The famine of the word hasn't kicked in yet. Internet is still going on. The truth is still available. You still have time to study, okay? To tune in, okay? To grow, to build yourself up. You still have the time, but it's so slim. One of those hourglasses, when that sand is still in that upper side, but it's just day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second. It's just pouring down. The time is running out. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. But when the time period of mercy is over, and time period of judgment kicks in, then shall they be in pitiful case which didn't want anything to do with this truth. So I think already by the scriptures this here is gathered together can be seen the value and the preciousness of this truth. The book of Isaiah chapter 65, it says that when the old trouble kicks in, hey, the servants of the Lord shall be good, but others will be in a bad predicament. Okay? So I care for that. In a bad predicament. Okay? So this is the book of Amos chapter 11 from verse, meaning the book of Amos chapter 8 from verse 11 until the verse 13, talking about the famine of the word. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. So there's going to be a famine of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. This is speaking about those who in the period of mercy neglected to hear the truth. In the period of judgment, then when they would actually need the word, then they will wander from sea to sea, and from north to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Because the famine of the word will have kicked in. Internet will have been shut. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. Okay, so this truth is which keeps us alive. This is our main food. Okay, what did Yahweh say to the devil? Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word which proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High. So this is actually our main food, and after that comes the carnal food, like you eat like spaghetti and chicken and beans and fish and plantains, cooking bananas, plantains, and stuff like this. But the first food, the most important food, is the spiritual food, which is the words of the living power, Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai, contained in the Holy Scriptures. Shalom.